Yasmin Albaria on the other side. I am here to explain my project of predicting the life expectancy using machine learning under SmartBridge. So this is my dashboard of SmartBridge. So now starting with the most exciting part of the project, that is the output, that how will the GUI will look like. So here it is. When you enter the adult mortality, infant deaths, hepatitis, measles, BMI, and other inputs like this, and after clicking on the predict button, this will predict the average lifespan of the containment based on the provided inputs. So now let's dig into the process. Firstly, to have this, you must to create this, you must have an IBM account. So this is my dashboard of IBM account. For you, if you are new to it, you have to create or sign up for free on IBM account, IBM Cloud. So that's my dashboard. Initially, let's go to the catalog. Here I will type IBM Watson. Yeah, that's it. Watson Studio. Click on Get Started. Click on New Project. Here it will ask for you to create a new project. Mine, I have already created some new projects, so it's already there. For you, it will be empty and you have an option to create a new project. After creating that, there are two palettes, that is create an empty project or create a project from sample file. You can choose any of them, but I have created an empty project. For me, I have already created, so I'll show my project to you. Yeah, there it is. In the assets tab, you will have your data assets, that is the CSV file you have imported. I have already downloaded the data CSV file from the kaggle.com website, and it's already there in my machine. I have imported it in this IBM Cloud via this. You can here drag and drop the files from your PC, or you can even browse from there. So now go to on settings tab. Here I have created associated services. You can also create it by that add services, then dashboard. Similarly, you can create a new token. I have already created my mine one. Write the token name there. Select as editor or viewer. Mostly I prefer to the editor mode. Now, once the dataset is already imported in this cloud platform and the tokens and services are already associated with it, now go for add a new project. And from here, click the notebook. It will create a notebook just similar as your Jupyter notebook. I've already have mine, so I'll show you that. In the assets tab, I have life expectancy. Here it is. Click on the edit mode so I can edit the thing. Give it some time. have started by importing the basic libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, etc. Here I have imported my data set. It will look like somewhat like this if you have downloaded from Kaggle. This is the Y column which we have to predict. So I have done cleaning of my data set by by handling the missing values. Normally people handle the missing values by taking median or mode, but I have decided to plot a heat map which will show me the correlation between the columns. So the white part will show that it is mostly the two columns are relatable, more likely rather than the dark part. So I have created a function which will copy the values of the other column to my column, which are mostly correlated. Similarly done for every column having the missing values. So here it is, and yeah, finally I have a clean data set which have no null values. Now I also created a dummy variable, two dummy variables, to remove the categorical feature in my data set, because I cannot deal with the textual value. I must have numerical value. So now I divided my data set into training set and test set. I have taken the standard ratio, that is 80 for training and 20 for testing. After trying many models like linear regression, polynomial, SVR, I found out that the random forest gives me the best result to this dataset. So I decided to go with the random forest and the estimators, that is number of trees to be 100. So then I predicted my value and plot a side-by-side columns, which will tell the left side will be the predicted values and the right side will be the tested, like the ground truth. Also calculated my accuracy. It comes out to be 96%. Calculated the RMSE, that is the mean square error, root mean square error, and finally calculated the k-fold accuracy, which will ensure me that I am having the correct results. So this is these steps after this one pip install. These are the steps which are necessary for you to link this backend Python model to the front-end UI, which is Node-RED, which will be created further in further session. So this will create a Watson machine learning API client. These are the credentials. These are my own credentials. You will have your own. This can be found out in the resource list. Oops. In the here it is in the resource list. Now go to Watson machine learning, which you have created instance. In the service credentials tab, you will find your own credentials from here. Just copy and paste it here. So now after deploying, you will get a scoring endpoint. The scoring endpoint is a URL which will link your backend Python to the front-end Node-RED, which we are going to create further. So this is your backend. Leave it as it is. Now going to the front end. So similar to catalog, similar to Watson service we have created at the firstly go to catalog, search for Node-RED. Yeah, I've already created mine. So for you it will be a be a new instance creation. So click on the name, give it a name, and then create, and click on the create button. Now I'll show you my Node-RED flow. So go to the resource list. In this Cloud Foundry apps, I have my Node-RED. I've given Node-RED Binel as a name. Go here and click on the URL. It's a Node-RED dashboard which helps me build GUI easily. And here it is. It's my flow. So starting with the form node, here I have all the columns, that is all the inputs I have given in the GUI, like this. These are given here. I have put a predict button and a cancel button, which I mentioned it here. Click on done. The protocon is a function which sets all, I have set it all my variables to global. This is a HTTP request node. It will take post or get method, the URL, and the click it as a pass JSON object. This function takes the instance ID, which you will find in your WML credentials, and the column names which I have given in the GUI, and the corresponding values. And the other HTTP request is to integrate the backend, that is the flow, that is the Watson Studio, with your front end, that is the Node-RED UI. So this is the scoring point which we have created here. Sorry. Whoops. Here. This is it. So just copy and paste it here. Click on done. It will take the predict outcome and paste it in the predict label. Here it is. After doing all this, this is a debug mode which will be helpful to me if I got into some error. The debug mode will be here. If some error messages are there, it will display here. But firstly, you have to deploy it. Confirm deploy. Yeah, successfully deployed. Go to dashboard and then this button. It will have a URL which you can share to your friends. It takes the inputs like GDP, infant mortality, population, and when you click on predict, it will predict the average lifespan of a human based on this inputs. If you have any queries, do visit my GitHub account, and thank you for watching.